Hello, hello, and welcome back, everybody. Alright, before we began today, there was something I wanted to set straight for the record, because I have noticed... How do I put this? I have noticed a terrifying truth, and I think less of you all for it. Because I was looking through my achievements the other day, just looking through some achievements, some that I got while I was playing in my free time and whatnot. And I happened to notice, do you guys all remember that, Cambrian at the start of the game, the one that ripped through the Mind Flayer and then came after my butt with a vengeance? Well, here's the thing. So, looking through the achievements, more of the people who have this game have killed that general than have played fetch with the good boy! And don't get me wrong, I enjoy murder just as much as the next guy. Like, God said, thou shalt not murder, and therefore my dreams of committing serial genocide have been dashed, and I have to restrain them into video game worlds. But, we need to keep our priorities straight. There's murder, and there's fetch with the dog. Like, I realize this is close, but you have to play fetch with the dog if the game gives you the option to play fetch with the dog. What are y'all doing? Alright. Into the game. I will hold in my disappointment for you all. And don't think that if you don't have the game, you're free from this either. Why don't you have the game? Like, unless you just aren't into D&D, like, come on, what are you doing with yourself? Oh, is your computer not good enough for this game? Is that the problem? Well, it's time to get a better computer. Work on it. This is a game that might take you a couple years to play, but you have to do it. It's just one of those things that must be done. Alright.
Got to press on. Trap.
I don't know if it's a bug that I can see these things, even though... that I can see these things whether or not I realize they're a trap, but I can only actually disarm them if I were to... Ugh. Maybe they're supposed to be disguised as, like, drains or stuff, so it's supposed to be in the game there, and you only realize it's a trap and can only disarm it if you pass the perception check, but I've never seen one of these things not be a trap. So I'm a little confused as to what the original point is supposed to be. But yeah.
Don't burn yourself.
Let me see. I'll send you into the next room, maybe? So that we can split up the party a little. Shouldn't be the worst idea since I can actually... That's a lot of traps I missed.
Careful, I bite.
Yes, we know. Asterion currently has 48 movement. That is ridiculous.
How considerate.
Alright, Asterion. Loot the place and don't do any silly wandering around that runs onto... I really need a way to mark a ground as do not step there, no matter what. Luckily the game seems to have some mercy for stepping close to those things when your character is just walking around because they want a better angle at the crate. Like, why in the hell is that the thing you need to do in order to open that? Are you unaware that there are traps in here? The pathing in this game bugs me a bit. I am being very careful and very deliberate. Do not go running into the middle of nowhere.
Is that blood? No.
Did I use up your movement? I have not used up your dash. Okay. Yeah, these things are really hard to spot in the perception check. But they're also just sitting there. Which, I guess, maybe that's just the happy medium they're going for? Stop! Why would you do that? Luckily, the game has... I think the game just straight up has mercy, because they realized how frustrating that can be. Or, wait. Maybe this isn't the activation. Maybe stepping on them doesn't actually set them off. Ah, I was scared for nothing. I just have to watch out for the actual trigger, which I think is on the other side of a hidden wall. Alright. I'm still going to stay in turn-based mode because, knowing my character, I'm going to see the trigger, I'm going to try to turn around so I don't step on it, and all of my friends are going to walk over on it. It can be very frustrating. Alright. That's enough from Drax. I might have to just retake this turn depending on whether or not these things trigger.
An empty box. If I were a cat, this would be a great find.
Let's just have... Not enough movement there. Alright. Yeah.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
It's mostly junk, but there's some good stuff down here. Hidden over there, actually. So I just need... Get in there. I technically haven't entered the turn, so this whole... I could have triggered all of the traps by now, and I wouldn't know any better. But I think that there's only one trigger, and I think it's on the other side of this wall right here. Yes, I was right. Alright. Let me see. Drax, can you get far enough to be useful?
Moving in.
You can. Shadowheart,
No time to dally.
take
On
the
with them.
second seat. That, I believe, right there, is the trigger.
Well, hello.
If I can disable it.
Traps. How considerate.
I don't know whether or not the game would make me fail in that one if all of my points exceeded 10. Alright, I'm going to save just in case I am incorrect.
Traps. How considerate.
So much treasure. Give me gold, give me weapons, give me items, give me jewelry? I'll take it. When you use your channel oath spell, you gain heroism. I don't use turn undead very often. It says that there's like a 30% chance it'll work, but it's been way more effective than that. So I really don't understand the ins and outs of that spell, if I'm honest. Or is it talking about the shadow,
Into my pocket.
the stealth boost? Alright, that's it for his movement. You will stay right there. You, why aren't you on the chair?
Come on, let's go. Open up. This'll be fun.
Not if I can help it. This is going to be the most boring looting of a treasure scene you've ever seen, if I have anything to say about it. I think that's everything except for this quarterstaff.
Looking ahead.
Would you guys get out here? Why are you...
Making me sweat.
I'll go this way.
At least things have stayed interesting.
What's the story?
Now, walk out. Thank you.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Yeah?
I didn't mean to... Okay. Later. We'll talk about it later at the camp.
If not over, then through.
Alright. Now, what have we got in terms of loot? Sword of Justice. What do you have equipped? You have equipped a great axe, which you are not proficient in. No. Draxsnub? Yeah, you are proficient in it. I don't know what kind of bug that was, where I was hovering her inventory without having her selected. But I will send this to Karlak in case there's any use for it. Those of power, no, those are being saved for the Hungry Gale. Silver Pennant, Divine Guidance. I don't need that because I never take the Cleric out of my party.
What a charmer.
Compare these two. The sword does more damage. But the axe has cleave. But the sword has cleave. Alright.
Don't touch me.
Alright, what have we got? Send this to Karlak so I can compare it right away. Send these to Shadowheart so I can take a look at what they do. Shadowheart doesn't have any gloves, so I'll just throw these on immediately.
Watch your back.
What is the Channel Divinity? Is that the Turn Undead, or is that this? I don't really use either of these, so I probably won't get any use out of these gauntlets, but... You know what? Might as well, just in case.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Don't be shy.
Alright. How do these compare? Less damage than the sword. And it doesn't have the cool bonuses. Alright.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright.
Another step forward.
And with that, and the world taking its time to load in, I will take a long rest to start this video. By the way, because Karlak is new, I'm definitely going to try to romance her in this run. I know a little bit about her from playing in my free time and other stuff, but... I have to remember, I actually do have more meta magic than Quicken Spell, including longer range and doubling single target spells, but I don't... Doubling single target spells doesn't work on Scorching Ray, does it? Nope, it only works on... The only spells I have it does work are on Shocking Grasp and Firebolt. So maybe in the future I'll have something that I can really twin.
What can I do you for?
How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
Yeah. Tenere. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlach. A knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Ooh, well, please do sometime. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zarya. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
What does the infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What's that like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
I'm definitely going to give her a hug at some point. Oh, I need to check something real quick. Be right back. Alright, and I'm back. Sorry, got wash I need to look at. Alright, keep talking to Karlach. Don't know why she ended our conversation. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Now that those paladins are out of your way, what's next on the agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic around here, right?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
So much has happened, I can hardly remember what life was like before the abduction.
Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, we may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
I'm pretty sure the thing I just described is a symptom of PSTD.
Soldier?
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
You think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Change the subject. What do you know about the city of Elturel falling?
It wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elturans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
And leave.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
What can I do for you, my friend?
They knew from Mysterion. Did I not? I thought I didn't take Lizelle in this run. Did Baldur's Gate updates do something I did not expect? Oh well, that's fine. I was actually thinking that I regretted not taking her, so this is a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Did I not skip over Lizelle this game? Why is she level 3 when everybody else is level 4? Wayland is level 3, Gale is level 3. It's because she's not in my party right now. Yeah, am I crazy? You guys are gonna have to tell me if I'm crazy.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
I was entirely planning to mention regretting not taking her with me. What happened? That's the deity you wizards adore, Mistra, right?
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
Here to tell why you were or why you're conjuring an image of the goddess?
No special reason, really. I was just practicing an incantation.
If you say so.
I do. Because it's through practice that I seek to perfect, to augment. Magic is...
That's a half...
my life.
You're using truths, but they're
I've been in touch
covering
with
up
the
your
wheel for
lie.
as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
Let me see. Sorcerer, magic is like music, but while you need it written down, I can play by ear. My magic is both ancient and raw, sometimes even volatile.
Yes, as raw and ancient as the veins of Bahamut. Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
By all
And
means.
follow my lead. Now you.
To take the guest.
A familiar feeling, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, Repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Countrak Eo.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Think deep into your magic. It's who you are. It's home, history. Think of the here and now. Yeah.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the Lady of Mysteries. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace.
Don't say that when I'm that close to
You
Gale.
are safe. You are nestled in the cup of her hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Incredible. Of course I could have managed it
You're
by
hard to
myself.
please, aren't you?
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
I'm in no mood to be this close to Gale. Release
The
my
weave
grasp.
evaporates. And as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Hello, Scratch.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Pet the good boy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
You know what I need to do? Real quick.
I'd love to.
Carla can speak with animals. I should talk to Scratch.
Time for a natter.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
We're going to pet him. For some reason, Carla is allowed to do that, despite the fact that touching people should burn them. But you see, the people at Lorien aren't heathens, so they allow this to happen.
No one's stopped me yet.
Why do I need 80 camps? Oh, it's because I'm in tactical mode. How badly do I need to... It's fine, probably. If I have to get twice the resources to rest, that explains why I've been struggling to find some. I need to be more careful with that. Alright. Do we need to do anything
It's
for...
good to be alive.
What now?
By the way, when the game originally came out, they made it so that mage armor, rather than giving you 13 dex, would just boost your dex by 3, which on mages mages always pretty much had 10 back then, which was interesting, but they reverted those change the instant they made the sorcerer character come out. So they understood what their mistake would have been. Real quick, I want to move my camera slightly. Why is it doing that? There we go. There was a little bit at the top that was... Now there's still a little bit at the top that's just poking out, and I don't like it. Alright. I don't know why I can't get it to go away. Maybe OBS is clipping it just a little closer than I want it to. Oh well. It's something I never noticed during recordings, but always bothers me when I'm editing. Well, editing. I haven't been doing a lot of editing recently. just kind of record and post, and for some reason, my goofy little brother seems to like it, and he's the one who watches my channel most. So, like, might as well. Less work for me and pleases the majority of my audience. I think I have cousins and stuff who also watch my videos.
Bodies everywhere. Accident? Or sabotage?
That's curious.
I did that with my mind. I am amazing. Alright. Now, we are finally level 4. So, here's the question. Are we strong enough to go clean up some of my past mistakes? And by past mistakes, I mean people I've allowed to live who I don't want to live. Let me see. There are the harpies. There's the spider. Who else is there? Did I ever pick up the necromancy book? Or did I leave that where it was?
Someone there?
Because in my free time, I accidentally discovered how to open it. It's actually pretty easy. So I want to go pick that up. Now I can do that in my free time sometime after I've recorded.
Not exactly house proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while.
Nah, I can go do that later. Alright, so let me think. Or do I go and do I deal with some of the swamp stuff? That seems like the way to go about it.
Sister, you've got a deal.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yes, we'll go this way first.
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
Hey! Something bit me.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
You're lying, you have seen the girl.
Bollocks. You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rina.
Yes. Will someone tell me what's going
It's
on?
our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast.
Stupid things seem to run in the family. The hatch magic is wild and chaotic. You'll be killed.
I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Just a more experience. I don't want to, but like, I can't.
Are you joking? I ain't got a
Why do
clue
they both
who you
approve?
are. No way I'm leaving Rina to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
You're both going to die. Horrible deaths. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Well, thanks for clearing out the death for me.
Spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Ooh!
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
I think there is actual useful... I think these are actually useful supplies and not supplies poisoned by the swamp. So I'm going to take these. Grab that. Thank you. I'm surprised that Asterion approved of that. Actually, yeah, Asterion and Karlach approved? Or was it... Yeah. I don't know why Asterion approved of that. Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me, Auntie Ethel. Poison apple! Thanks, Auntie!
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. You recognize the red cap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
I'm just going to take a deep... I'm just going to leave. Alright. Now these guys can be a pain. Other times they just fold. I can never quite tell which it is.
That's just lazy.
I can never tell whether these things are incredibly dangerous or just weak, because they either crumble or they annihilate me, and I think it has to do with these guys' attack, which will either miss or deal like half my HP. I think it's called Pursuit or something. But, yes, if I had failed the skill check earlier, these guys would look like sheep, and I would get surprised if I attacked one and they jumped out at me. Or, I suspect they would eventually attack me, and I would be surprised, which is a bad way to start the fight. I really should have bit before I sneak attacked, because that would have increased the chance of my sneak attack hitting.
My faith will protect me.
Alright. Cleric skills. Good. Good, good.
Let's see.
Oh, I do still have an attack. That smells really dang good. The spectral weapon is resistant to so much damage, and it comes in with 26 HP. It's ridiculous. Alright. Now, do I have to take these guys seriously and obliterate them with everything? Or can I take it slow?
With haste.
I feel like I've gotten bitten in the butt one too many times trying to deal with these guys. Hey! I always forget that this tree here blocks off the line of sight to that guy. Fine. Hopefully I have a surprise round of combat, because this didn't go very well. Well, shoot. If I can kill this thing without using my action, I'll be in a good spot. I can't. Fine.
Outmaneuver them.
I don't know what kind of tricks these guys have up their sleeve in tactical mode. Now you see that mist. When that hits, it deals like 20 damage, although Karlach's raging, so maybe not that much. Now, do I try to kill that guy, or go for the mage? Nah, you always go for the mage. What am I talking about? If this stupid tree didn't exist, I could go for the mage. That actually doesn't mess up my formation too much. Like, Drax is obviously a threat if I decide I need to spend everything and get rid of him. But I don't like that positioning. Is there a way I can make sure that Karlach interrupts him if he tries to go for that? Might as well.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Good, good. Alright, find a nice shady corner and have Asterion hide in it.
To me.
I don't think I need to use much more to clean this out, so I'm going to try to just use cantrips to finish him off, so that I don't have to immediately go and rest and take up another 80 of my... Oh, that's probably not good. Probably. But as far as I can tell, those guys aren't a threat without these guys. Ow.
Ready for this?
Good. Now where'd the last guy go? Over there.
Miss this.
Right, he's currently hiding, which means he can sneak attack if I get... Oh, I'm not currently hiding.
Now they see me.
Stupid tree.
Don't linger. Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least I like to float over this muck.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, but the question is, are you the one who transforms, or does a mind flayer pop out of your corpse? That's what you need to be asking yourself, Asterion. One of those things I would be totally okay with in a video game. The other of which, less so.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
What killed you?
Wasn't a sheep.
Did you find your sister?
Heard her screaming, but not real.
This place seems strange. Anything I should be wary of?
Don't drink the water.
Do you have any family?
Mom, Joel, Mayrina, and soon a niece.
Your whole family's dead, dude. You all came out to a hag and you got slaughtered and left your mom alone. Look, buddy, here's where your plan went wrong. You're level 1. You don't have the right to fight a hag at level 1. I'm sorry. If you wanted to be a hero, you should have been training. But you had 0 opportunity in this world. Where are you from?
Out by Baldur's Gate.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
You can't suddenly decide you're gonna take on a hag. Like, you're either training for this or you're not. Even I don't want to take on the hag right now, and I'm level 4. And I've got a party of 4. Like, your plan was asinine. I realize you need to get your sister back. But what was her issue? She went to find a hag when she shouldn't have. Now you went to find a hag when you shouldn't have. And now your mom's all alone, having lost all of her children. Did I loot this guy? I did. What did the note say? What kind of tomfoolery is gonna be in here? Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving you this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. Mission failed. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back. Not a word to Mom. Okay, alright. She has enough on her plate. Mary. Well...
Kill the hag.
How did you plan on killing her?
With pitchforks. Stupid.
Yeah, you are. What drove your sister to leave?
She's scared she won't be a good mom. But she will. I know it.
How did you die?
So innocent. The teeth.
I didn't know your sister's even here.
Note.
Who are you?
Cattle farmer.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Wait. Don't loot these. They hurt. And I don't think they give anything worthwhile. Alright. Save. And let's see how things go up here.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter.
I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
Pardon, but who or what is a Gur?
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer.
Ah.
A simple wanderer. And
I'm pretty
monster
sure
hunter.
Gur are magic
I'm
gypsies.
No witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
And what will you do when you find this Astarion?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where, exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Only a spawn? Pity. Not like it's a
I
real
don't
vampire.
know. I'm sure a vampire's spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
Yes, I'm sure they can creep right up on you.
We've all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat.
Alright, kill him if we must.
Excellent.
A vampire? It can't be.
Moving.
If I remember, he has AoE attacks. But it'll be hard to use AoE attacks when he's in the middle. Yeah, biting them before sneak attack is good, because Bloodless makes it so that -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. So, I have like 5% better chance of hitting him. He doesn't seem like he's in a good spot, but also, he has a lot of health left, in spite of his situation. And I don't know what kind of damage he can do. I would actually use Hold Person here if I had prepared it. I think he's probably going... Wait. If I remember this guy's skill set in not tactical mode, he's going to teleport away and throw a grenade at me. Opportunity attack? Why did I not get any? Not what I expected. Is this necessary? Don't think it is.
Down the hatch.
Spill some blood. That's too nice.
Why didn't I get opportunity attack on him earlier? I remember.
Speaking truthfully, I'm a little surprised you chose to shield a stone.
Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite. Better than nothing.
Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite me later. I like that. Why will he talk to me?
The corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Fair. Alright, the hag is that way. That is a problem for a different day. That is very much a problem for a different day. I've beaten the hag one time back when I was playing this game when it was still in the... when it hadn't been fully released yet. And the way things happened, after attacking the hag, she turned invisible, but she coincidentally got stuck in between all four of my characters who just body blocked her so she couldn't go anywhere. And so I just beat her to death, even though she turned invisible. Or, might not have been coincidence, I surrounded her. But, yeah. And then I realized afterwards where she was going to run to, and what a pain in the butt it would have been if I was going to follow her down that way. And I suspect Lauren isn't going to let me get away with this twice. I suspect many characters found this was the easy way to deal with her, and so Lauren has taken precautions to make sure it doesn't happen anymore. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the food here is good.
Blood everywhere.
Ah,
Someone
good.
wasn't as fortunate in their choice of campsite as us.
No ordinary creature did this. Redcaps ripped the place to pieces.
There were adventurers here before. That half-eaten apple. The idea of, cooking this thing disturbs me. But also, I'm short on supplies. I'll have to make it into a soup. Alright. Asterion, why are you not wearing armor? Did I never buy armor for you? What in the heck are the choices I've made in this playthrough? Alright, we're going back to town. Where? There you are. I've been playing other runs in my free time. Usually in balanced mode, not tactical mode, so I don't spoil the combat surprises for myself.
How much farther can I go?
Oh, Shield of Faith lasts until long rest, assuming she doesn't stop concentrating. That's good.
Next.
Also, from my playing on my own, I was right. It is absolutely so good to just give them your inventory and raise their favorability with you as quickly as possible.
Need anything else?
So I'm going to see if I can just give him
But please,
1,000 gold
remember,
in items
you're not the only
that
one
I don't
you
need. I don't need dye. Why would I need dye? Gale can eat that, so I'll hold on to it. I don't use scrolls. Ah! Scroll of Hold Person. I would have actually used that one. I just don't remember what scrolls I have when the time comes. Scrolls and grenades are so good, but I just don't use them when I should. Nope, keep the camping supplies. Don't do that. Grease bottle, I'll keep. The potion bottle, ink bottle. Food, mine. I have to be very careful never to sell the ball. I only need one shovel. I don't use these. I should, but I don't. that everything I got on me right now that I want to sell? I think so. Alright, what have we got? Bronze ingots, don't... Those are just to sell. Water, I don't need most water. I'll keep one just in case the situation comes up. I don't know whether or not I need that at all. His attitude is 100. Alright. Oh? Wait, where did that come from? Is it because I raised my affinity with him? Alright. I don't need that much alchemist fire. I just don't. I don't need that many thieves' tools, but I'm not going to sell them just in case I'm wrong, because running out of those would be such a pain. Good. My barbarian now has an armor rating of 17. That is terrifying. Alright. Do I want the... I don't think I want that ring. What about the armor? No. I do not want the armor. Alright. And just sell the rest of what I got. Why is the Saren carrying so much? So much useless stuff, at least. He should be carrying the arrows that I just don't take the time to send to him. Antidote, no, I want you to have those. Poisons, potions. Camping supplies, no, keep those. Don't sell those. Those are very important. Alright. And...
Sylvanus be with you.
Let's see about equipping myself over here. Oh yeah, that's right. I needed to come here and talk to this guy anyway.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. Looks like you did too. And... you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Absolutely.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
If you say so.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Find more infernal iron, get you that second upgrade too.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
Let's find something to burn then.
That's what I like to hear. Now, let's trot. Standing still is making my skin itch.
Interesting. Well, first we have to trade with the guy.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Alright.
I am not grumpy.
I think I already gave away all of my stuff to give away.
You're an idiot.
Oh yeah. What were those gloves earlier? I think that costs you a reaction, so I'm going to send this to a guy that doesn't have a whole lot to do with his reaction. Like Drax. But I can't do that in this menu, apparently. Alright. Let's just donate 1,000 gold and see what that does to his opinion of me. He loves me! Alright. Now, do you have anything Drax can use? Doesn't look like it. What about Shadowheart? Heavy armor cannot use.
Depends.
Heavy armor
How many
cannot
people
use.
are dumb enough to ask?
That is an upgrade on what I have currently. So we will take it. Alright. Anything else Shadowheart can use? Weapon, shield, crossbow? No. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Do you have any enchanted, technically not armor? Doesn't look like it. Weapon, crossbow. Do you have a crossbow for me? No? Doesn't look like it. What about this?
Die if I met Leroic and wreaking.
This is better than my light crossbow, yes, unless I'm missing something. And Astarion. What do you need? You need a dagger, you need armor. You're carrying light armor. Light armor with a +1 to stealth checks. That seems like the way we're going to go. And do you have a dagger? Nope, doesn't look like it. There we go. I love the amount of magic items there are in this game.
We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
A scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Alright, now back to what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, I've been playing this game on my own and other runs and stuff, and I suddenly saw how ill-equipped my characters were for the areas I'm going into. And it's like, well, this can't stand. I have to deal with this immediately. Wait, this is the wrong way, I think. Or... nah, it was a way I could take. I'll just click over here. My character will take the shortest route possible on his own.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Right through a trap, apparently. It's fine. I think I'm fine. Wait. It's not fine. It is. It's not fine. That was foolish of me. I didn't know that would happen. Hello.
Hey, soldier.
Hello. Sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is some
Let's hope Damon
infernal
is as
iron.
good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, trusty pints.
What was the roll I just heard? Ah. Do I have a way to deal with that?
Onward. Ever onward. Take you.
That's not it. Skills. Can I equip the skill that will help? There we go. There we go. Spellbook. Alright, clear out and select fresh. We definitely want Cure Wounds and Healing Word and Spectral Weapon. Absolutely want those. We have 3 spell slots, so having another level 2 spell is acceptable. Old Person, maybe? Now I have Scrolls of Hold Person, at least one, so I'm not going to take that just yet. Sanctuary, in case they decide to focus the Cleric. Shields of Faith. Take those because I can afford to. And... yeah, Hold Person, just because I don't have anything else I want to take.
Can't give up now.
Oh, come on, Karlak 2?
I'm ready.
I thought that she was cured of her thing.
This way.
Alright.
No time to rest.
It doesn't seem like anybody has anything new they want to say today, so I will go to bed. before I leave.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Back into the swamp. I don't know where my campsite was in this swamp, but it was very pleasant. Surprisingly pleasant for the location. Alright, save. These guys can be a pain in the butt to deal with even on balanced mode. So, let's go. Gotta take these things out quickly. Otherwise... come on, game! Sometimes the game just refuses to let me use the tool that lets me see the enemy cone of vision.
Let's go. I'll do it my way.
There it is.
On my way.
Good. When those things die, they explode. That can be a problem.
Let's move.
Because they also summon other ones. So that's the bombing brigade right there. Their job is to come at me and die. So, gotta do everything I can to keep that from happening.
Heading there.
Which would involve splitting up if I had a little more room to maneuver. Those things also regenerate, but fire turns it off. They just hit like a truck in the meanwhile. And are also very tanky. Yeah, so the solution to these guys is to group up and smack them hard. The solution to these guys is to split up. So they make for a dangerous combo. This is... bold. Do I know which one summoned this guy? Was it that guy? Alright. I gotta go for it. Quickly. Shoot. I could be in trouble. I need Karlak to get to the front line.
Jimmy on the go.
I hope this isn't a mistake, but I need her to not hold the line here. Miss! Oh, that was... No! That's not good. That might have been the worst miss possible at the moment. Well, so far. Yeah. Alright, Sanctuary, make sure that they can't target the cleric. That's new. Alright. How are you alive? Oh, did I roll minimum damage? Man! That's not... Now Astarion can't sneak attack because when you're muddy you have disadvantage on attacks. Ah! My luck is so bad! I just got such bad luck. Drax got hit by that over here? Oh. I cannot believe how bad my luck was just now. And now these things are all over me, so even if I kill those guys, these things will blow up as well. Why was there no indication that I would be taking those? Fine. The other one that blew up was over there. I think that was harmless.
Let's find some prey.
Can't afford to let up.
Alright. Drax needs heal.
You are not allowed to die. Take you.
Alright. Can I move? I cannot move. I have disadvantage. This could be a mistake. If I can get away from that guy, I should. Oh, I'm immune to burning while muddy. That's good. Ah, that's a lot of bombs. And I don't know when which one... I've lost track of when which ones go off. Alright.
Take you.
Then step away from the people who are going to explode because they cannot target you because I'm still under the effects of Sanctuary. Don't know what this is going to do. Nothing. I have disadvantage. I can't afford to miss this. I could hit that guy, but he'll probably just regenerate. Oh hey! Carla passed a save and didn't end up taking damage from the exploding guys. This guy. Critical hit did 1 damage. Wow. I've been way too respectful of those guys.
Cut and run.
Just excuse me. You don't see me, do you? Why can't I? Oh, can't be threatened. That's why. Well. Oh, hey, the guy who exploded down here killed me.
Despite everything.
Alright. Whew. I'd say I handled that well. Sanctuary is so good. I just don't have to worry about healing for my cleric.
Can't slow down.
Well, I see now why I couldn't teleport to the top of this stump. This is what I am here for. Letter to Koga. Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now's the time to ask. Once closer, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In that person's memory, Archduke, that guy. So, for those of you who don't understand, Olga is a bloody traitor. When hit with unarmed strikes, I don't care. I don't have any monks, so I will not use that. Do I need a long rest? Yes, I need a long rest before I fight anything else. I wish I could have one of these things as a pet. I know there is a scroll to summon one of these things, but there might be a spell for it too, but it's too high level for them to actually be useful. Unless I'm mistaken. I could absolutely be mistaken. Alright. Take a long rest. How much camp supplies do I have? I have plenty for now. I have enough camp supplies to spare. Anything new from my friends?
What's on your mind?
Nope. Doesn't look like it. Pet the dog.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
And go to bed. I am running a little short on supplies, but I think it's okay. I need to go check on my laundry. Be back soon. Alright, I am back. I foolishly put a Jolly Rancher in my mouth, but I should be fine. First things first, sell off all the junk. See if maybe he has any new supplies for me. I'm curious if Thunderwave would work against the Spider Monarch, because that could be a game changer.
Need anything else?
I'd like to see your wares.
But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Don't need that. Gale can eat these. I've got plenty of stuff Gale can eat. What does... No. I need to check whether or not Shadowheart can use that shield before I hand it off. Shadowheart. Armor class 2, plus the saving throws. I don't need it. Alright.
Sylvanus be with you.
Now to go and talk to Koga about the whole issue with her working for the archenemy. I could talk to the kid, but again, they're pickpockets, and I don't want to. I usually get my pockets picked, and I don't like it. Oh yeah. Arlo can speak with animals, so I might as well.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
If you insist.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It's slightly off. Push it a bit to the right.
Yes, you're right. That's it.
Good luck, Betty. Bear's sleeping, so I won't bother him. There you go. Whoops, don't go in there. You'll make some druids very unhappy if you go over there. I'm surprised they let me just walk over through without giving me any issues. The pathing of this game could be suboptimal from time to time. Alright. I don't understand why I don't just show this to Wrath, but...
I wish I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Korga. I hope to see both you and Halcyon again soon.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga! What is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Read this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What in the Cloakwood? Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Persuasion. The Shadow Druids won't save you, they'll corrupt you. Oh, that works.
No. You don't know what you say. In Shadow, we are purified.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
You know I'm right. Don't let the shadows corrupt you. Alright, keep this in mind, people at home. You know I'm right. Always.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate Shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Or how about a bath instead? Oh wow, I'm way closer to them than I thought I would be. Alright, who do I target first? They're all level 5. I shall target... Olin goes next. Alright, so I will target this person first. Hit them with everything.
There's blood in the air. Sounds like fun.
Shoot. I don't know if people can be flung off that cliff right there. In fact, I don't think they can be. I've tried before, so I will be okay leaving Astarion there. Oh, that's not good. Normally they'd be transforming into beasts so they don't get pulled over. But that doesn't seem to be on their agenda today for some reason. Ow! See, like that. That's what I expected them to do. Which would have given them a ton more HP to work with.
These boots have seen everything.
How does Moonbeam work? Per turn. Yeah, so she's dead already. Oh, she's so dead. I maybe should have tried to break that with my regular sword first, but now I can just make sure that I hit his regular form with it. I'm glad Kolga's on my side. She's way more terrifying in Tactician mode than she is normally. These guys actually seem worse. Actually, it might just be that all the NPCs are more useful.
to cut through all those tieflings first.
Like that'll do any good? That ritual was our salvation.
Some rest's better than none.
It was steeped in shadow magic.
I can't loot them? Aw.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
Happens now.
I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the right, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanus. May he have mercy.
What of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
How did the Shadow Druids even find
It
you?
began with a letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions.
She's probably telling the truth.
The Druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the right to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full.
See guys, I told you she wasn't a bad person. She's just listening to the wrong people. Everybody makes mistakes, but that's how you make up for your mistakes right there.
You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
But yeah, normally these guys immediately start transforming, and you have to get through like 3 health bars each. I don't know why they just let me fold them this turn. They had opportunities to do stuff, they just didn't. Well, the one person never had an opportunity. Holden definitely had the opportunity to transform, but she probably wanted to get stuff done because other people were taking the focus, but it was not a clever move. Save game. Remind me, after I reloaded my save, did I ever actually talk to her?
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
I did. Also, I missed this chest before, I believe.
What now?
Asterion, my friend, lockpick the chest.
Easy.
The Bard's hat. A very nice hat if you're a bard. If you're not a bard, it makes a good chunk of gold. Alright. It's time for a rematch. How do I want to go about this? I think I do want Asterion trying to hide in this corner. I realize a harpy appears like right... Oh! I can see the harpies. Well, in that case... I've never been able to see them before. Well,
let's get going.
You can't save someone. You can always avenge them.
My step.
Why?
If this isn't important. Better make my next move. Let's have some courage. Best think ahead or I'm lost.
By entering turn-based mode, you can often get your stuffs back that you used.
For the charmer.
Alright. Shadowheart rolled incredible on initiative, which meant that we can now proceed to mess them up. Wasn't there a 5th harpy? No? Maybe I just miscounted before.
On my way.
So sad. That kid has never died on me before. Then again, I've never played on Tactician mode and had to run away from them before.
Keep them guessing. They won't know what bit them.
Ah.
Fuck yes. Heading out.
Why can't I move? Isn't it their turn? I don't understand.
It comes easy these days. Time to press ahead.
Sanctuary.
Take you.
And get up to the other guys. Where are you going?
Can you feel death's cold grip? Time for a new approach. Excellent.
What difficulty is the game on right now? Weren't these guys level 4 before? What happened? Did I just grossly overestimate? I could have sworn there were more of them and they were level 4. I was also wondering why they hadn't done that yet, but I think it's because all my guys weren't in range for the song, so they didn't bother trying.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Go for the throat. Just like old times. Quickly.
No word.
I could have sworn these guys were way tougher when I came before. I'd have to rewatch the footage and see if I just misinterpreted the situation. Because this is something I could have totally handled back then. I am really sad.
Death's cold grip. Yes.
I've got a long road ahead. Best be on my way.
happened? Did they get nerfed since then because people wanted to save the kid? I have to look over the video and see what happened. I couldn't have been level 2 when I was here before, and taking on level 3 should have been... I thought they were level 4. I thought they had 10 more health than they have right now, and I thought there was another one of them. Did I just misread the situation? I'm very confused right now. Confused and feeling guilty about a child being dead. Oh well. It is a video game. If you can't make these sort of mistakes in a video game, then when can you? Can't reach it? Alright.
Attention!
Carla, go.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I write. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't bother you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry she should never have gotten your name in the first place. Now for the bad news, my love. I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group. Probably best I didn't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple of jobs. Icewell Dale in return. They paid me up front because gods, it's so strange to write it. Because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal, the Cambrian offer. Oh, that's a mistake. I'm not going to say I had no choice, but because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life, aside from being awoke in the middle of the night by some smell of sulfur. He likes to drop by and see how it's going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand, and if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand too. I love you, Miriam. I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me, Edmund. So if that letter's in here, does that mean you're dead, Edmund, or does that mean that she turned into a harpy? I don't know enough about harpies to understand the implications of that. Was there a journal as well? We followed Mrashsab's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the muck on my boots has hardened to a permanent feature. Hopefully we lost more hair this morning. I knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it, so I heard him this morning. Limitations of Oddman droning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this? I feel like I need background on what harpies are in order to understand what these notes are. But I don't have it. Are those the victims? Are those people who transformed into the harpies? Probably victims. But I don't understand the wider implications of people like that just wandering into a harpy's nest. What's this? Is this just a useful ledge from which you can fight the harpies? I guess it is. I need to watch the footage. There have been a lot of updates to the game since it came out. And like, as soon as I got in, Lae'zel was there, but I'm pretty darn sure I didn't bring Lae'zel with me. I'm happy she's here now because I regretted the decision, but there's something borked going on with my game.
That might be worth a look.
Alright. Harpy's down. And probably the most disappointing revenge match in the history of ever. Now to deal with the trolls. I don't need to take a rest before I go either. I don't believe. I've bought the tieflings all the time I need to. I don't even think I needed to buy them time, I just need to find Helsing, but hopefully the druids will be better off. Alright. Group snake.
Don't waste a step.
Everybody snake. Sneaky, sneaky snake.
Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. This inane chatter pains me.
Alright, so they can get me, but by ambushing them here, I'll buy myself a lot of time. So, let's start with Fank there.
Oh, I should have worn better boots.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Secrecy above all.
I don't know if these guys have any... So if I step on these boards here, they're going to take out the pillars and I'll end up in a very bad situation. But where I am right now is very good. Alright. Starian's turn. There is nobody to spot him here, so I will hide. Sneak attack with Frank. Then go over into these shadows and hide. She doesn't have an action for some reason. It's a little inconsistent, but it's fine. I will summon a spectral weapon down there. That will give them something to think about. Critical miss, that's fine. And have her step over here, because this is the way the trolls will come up.
Well, so much for peace.
Just magic missile. Alright, now the fight begins.
No escape. Time for a new approach.
Yes, yes, attack the spectral weapon. That's what's going to save your butts.
Bye forever, pal. Well, well. Look what we have here.
I'm absolutely not stepping on these planks. I don't want anyone down there right now. And might as well. This costs me nothing to use here. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm down 2 level 2 spell slots anyway, so I'm going to have to long rest. So I might as well use the rest.
Let's play. The subtle approach.
Yes, yes, fight the spectral weapon. That's the good choice. That's what you want to be doing.
Bleed for me.
I don't know if switching over to my melee weapons puts the shield back up and gives me the +2 to AC again, but it feels right.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Ow. Alright. Ow. Good job hitting the spectral weapon, but never actually killing it. That was the optimal play, I think. As everybody knows, going middle of the road when you're doing your strategy is the best thing you can do. For me. I will not be doing that if I have the option. Yeah, might as well.
It's no blood. Under their noses.
You coming up, buddy? Guess not. I expected them to at least try. Well, that was easy.
What to do? Breathe deep and move.
And now for the loot. There is enough food in here to feed a troll. And also some other cool items.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
There we go. Do I have a headband worth it? Nope. Alright. I put on the headband of intelligence. This will increase my intelligence, which will make investigation checks and stuff easier. Since I'm not traveling with an intelligence character, that's going to be very good.
The tiefling's corpse stirs with the spell. You realize the tiefling's body has been torn open by huge hands.
What brought you to the village?
Strange warriors. Gold. Skin. Silver blades.
Yankee. Where are you from?
Zoru.
Where did you see those warriors?
Mountains. Road. Gate.
Who did this to you?
Hungry. Bloodied. Screams.
Do you have anything of value?
Sight. No. Coin.
Very sad for you. Won't stop me from looting, but... Folly in the Fall. This is clearly old. Handbill managed to maintain its bold print over time. For one season only. See the play sent to Eltrel Everlight Theater into Chaos. I don't care about a play.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
It's diary? Oh, good. So glad we're just pulling that out and reading it. Where did it end up? Old school book? Pages, yada yada. No, that's not it either. Well, diary's lost. It'll end up... Oh, I did have the necromancy tome here. Good to know. I feel like there's usually more food in here than I'm finding right now. Shoot. I was expecting more supplies from this, if I'm honest. Oh well.
What's that?
What do you think? What else do we have to deal with? We have to deal with the spiders. We're not going to find much food supplies down there, but we've got enough right now. Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. If you want to read, you may. Loose boulder? Nothing underneath. Alright. Long rest. And then we go down and see if I can't beat a spider with my current setup. It should work well with Carla in the front line, but the biggest problem is going to be the little spiders. But do I have Alchemist Fire? A little bit. Shoot. Might have sold my stuff too early.
Copper for your thoughts.
Nothing new here.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Remembering our time together, the things we've shared. And I'm growing to like the whole package.
I need to stop skipping.
And you clearly like me too.
But I like you as a friend.
Come now. Don't be coy. Your body's already given you away. I could feel it as I was getting lost in your neck. Your little shakes of excitement. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Nope. I'm leaving.
What? Was it something I said?
Buddy, you're like my second favorite character, but I have no desire to romance you.
Speak.
Well met.
Hey. Seems there's an opportunity to go down the Shadow Heart or Asterian romance right now, but I'm not going for either. Oh, dog. Pet the dog.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Uh-oh. You know what? You can keep it, buddy. We'll play fetch instead. Where's my ball? There's my ball. Good boy, Scratch. Ah, Gale, you appear to be struggling, buddy.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But this doesn't feel quite right. It never feels right, but it relieves. This doesn't relieve. Oh.
You okay, buddy? Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle. The fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Well, hopefully the ticking time bomb is okay.
Soldier?
I actually need to be flirting with Carla if I'm going to go for the romance route, but a lot of Carla's romance options seem very physical for someone you just met. Oh well. One of the things I like about her is how brutally honest she is about pretty much everything. So, let us move on. As soon as the game decides to load, and I can see where my feet are going. Or, I could just have my characters figure it out for me. Wait. Okay, good. Is that the shortest route? I'm surprised. Hold up. Potion of sleep? And did I not loot this place before? I have the necromancy book in my inventory, so it's not like I missed going to grab that. But alright, here we go. Let me examine the screen. Alright. It's a barrel of wine, so I was wondering if it would count as camp supplies. Because I'm running very low. Takes twice as much to feed my people as it does in balanced mode. And I need to rest twice as often. Alright, so here's the plan for the spider. Carla is going to hold the attention of anyone who comes up onto my little path here. Asterion is going to hit them whenever he can, where it hurts, as hard as he can. Shadowheart will do the cleric thing of keeping my party members alive. Oh, can I reach that? Apparently haven't looted it. And Drax is going to shoot the webs underneath the spider's feet and save the scorching rays for when she becomes enraged and it starts taking half damage from all non-magical attacks. What's this? I don't remember this path. Where's this? Well, that's interesting. I wonder if this would provide me a better drop on the spider fight. In fact, I'm certain it would. If I had party members who could get up there. Alright. Take 2. Come on, Shadowheart. Don't fall so far behind that you stop trying. Alright. Here we go. Wait for the perfect moment. Enter turn-based mode. Good. Here we go. Good, good. This is what happened last time I tried this as well in my free time.
The element of surprise.
No, just shoot him from up here, Asterion. Alright. There is no one up here yet, so Carla, you can come over here. And shoot. Why do you insist on doing that? No, keep the high ground.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
I am tempted. Just guiding bolt from up here. Yeah, that seems decent.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Alright, what's this guy's like?
Leave no trace.
Arian, hit him where it hurts. And then retreat into the shadows.
Let's have a little fun.
Drax, they are not standing on webs, and she is not in her danger mode, so I'm going to firebolt her. And reposition here. This should allow me to hit any web she jumps onto. Shadowheart, just back off over here.
Now this is my happy place.
Garlic, come over here and take a shot because nobody's trying to attack me up here yet. I don't have an action. Well, Tears Protection. It's not like that's going to harm me. When I rage, that'll go away, but in the meanwhile... that could be a problem. Ah, good. She stops right where I want her to.
A better position.
Shoot. Alright.
They won't know what bit them.
Come over here. We're a little distance from the group.
No choice but to keep going. On my way.
Good. Good, this is going very well. Now that they are up here, Shadowheart will summon the spectral weapon. Guys, are we sure that I'm still in Tactician mode? Yeah.
Let's cut your fire, baby.
Why does this feel so much easier than it has before? Alright. And stand a little away from the poison that spills out when they do that. Why didn't I have Drax move back? That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Shoot. No! Why was he... Why did I... Shoot, 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 shoot! I needed Drax to stand far away from them after that. Shoot. Alright, I can't stealth when I'm right next to him.
Concentrate.
Fudge. Plan was centered around him.
Survival is all that matters.
Ah!
Let me see your wounds.
This isn't good. This is really bad. This... I just had to move him over here and the plan was perfect!
Catch my breath.
No, wait. This could work. Pass the saving throw. I think I gotta risk it.
Have to keep going.
Nope, that was not what I had to do.
Heating up.
Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot! All I needed to do was move Drax back after his thing worked! That's all I needed to do! Oh? This could be bad, but it might have also just bought me what I need.
On the hunt. Moving.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, Drax, you need to get into the back line immediately.
Focus.
Want a safe guiding bolt for the spider when it comes back up.
Gods, it's hot in here. Over there.
Might as well finish this off. Maybe I shouldn't have because it spreads poison. Here they come. Ooh. No! Not again! Ah! The fact that Drax doesn't get his
The fact that Drax doesn't get his action back when he's helped is killing me. Move him out of range of the spider. I need him to kill the spider. Then... Wind spell? No. What have I got left? I've used my meta magic. I could convert this into sorcery points? Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what we'll do. And just hope he is out of range from the darn spiders so that he can do his job. Yes, hit the spectral weapon. Yes. All right.
This way. Just like old times.
Path isn't... Are you kidding me? Shoot. I should have had him take out the rope, but I didn't. Alright. Spider needs to go down now. And it does. How much HP do these things have?
Light on my feet.
Good, good.
Stay focused.
What spell slots do I have left? None. Alright. Take one little step forward. Why? I don't know. I got a potion. I was thinking about using my action to heal, but I got a potion which I can use with my bonus action. And the spiders can no longer kill Carla before she finishes them. Karlach. I say Carla when it's Karlach, actually. Good. Very good. That one tactical error where I put the most important, where I just left the most important piece in my plan on the front line was so bad. But, gosh.
Another fight. Let's go.
Yeah, Drax was the entire plan for when the spider went into rage mode. And I just... Whew. We'll take a short rest while I...
Alright. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
I don't think checking the spider links is worth it. I will do it anyway. Whoops. What do I expect the newborn babies to be carrying, you ask? Well, I don't know. But I'm looking anyway. Wish y'all could have not done that, but fine. The game sometimes chooses to path around the dangers, and sometimes it does not. I think the longer the walk I have them go on, the less chance they're going to go around something. Make sure to unlock that.
I feel a breeze. It's down there.
Ah! There we go.
Mind your footing. The bones of the calves are probably littered down there.
Alright. So real quick, now that I have this... Wait.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. Beneath the allure, you feel the faintest echo of torment. There is great power in this book, but also great suffering.
Please don't open the creepy book.
Place an amethyst slot into the book's cover. Give the book to Astarion.
Excellent.
You don't know what he read, but it had an effect. His eyes are hungry, but pained.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
Alright,
Trust me.
and from that, Astarion learns Speak with the Dead. So I don't need the necklace on me anymore, so if I can find a better one, I can replace it. Alright. And with that, it seems that my revenge is complete. That is all the loose ends for now, aside from the hag, which I don't really consider a loose end so much as a caution sign, a red flag, a do not enter, or something you want to stay the frick away from.
Dead. Bring them back. Can you... can you shut up and let me read?
Stay silent.
No, I won't kill them. Well, maybe Shadowheart. I can't. I won't. No! Stop! Let me go! Ah. Hello.
Good book?
A unique read, certainly. A tome of necromancy guarded by spirits. I barely opened it when they started whispering from the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book.
Is there anything we can do?
Maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to know what's lurking in here. Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now.
Keep at it. Maybe you'll figure out a way.
As long as those spirits remember their mission, I doubt it. Keeping the book safe is all they know. But still, we live in hope. Figuratively speaking.
Well met.
Soldier?
Alright.
Keep your distance.
Astarion, what happens if I try to read the book as you? I should save. I should do that. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You feel its connection, its longing to be opened, to share its secrets.
I feel like that's not true.
You open the book to the first page, with its shifting glyphs and strange whispers. The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Oh dear.
Every symbol seems to burn your eyes. You can feel them searing into your mind, into your soul. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Force the book closed. After failing that previous throw, I think it's time to close it. Oh dear. Hey Shadowheart, help out with the guidance, baby?
You try to close the book, but claws tear at you from the darkness. You can feel them on your body, in your soul, scratching and tearing at your sanity. The claws try to grip your hands, try to stop you. But you slam the book shut before they can take you.
Oh, good.
The whispers, the pain, it all disappears in an instant. You are yourself again.
Well, that's good. We'll give that a try every now and again.
Not as bad as it could have.
Disadvantage on wisdom checks. Oh, alright. Did I get anything else from that? Nope. I imagine I would have had to open another page and maybe I'll get something. But I will give it a couple tries more as I'm resting here and there. Pet the dog.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag.
Give that here, boy.
He gives in and surrenders his find to
Oh! Potion of healing. Pet the dog.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Well, that's pretty much it for my supplies. I'm gonna have to find more before I take another rest. I could probably buy some. Alright. And guys, that will be the end of this video. I'm having fun. I'm getting through here, doing some stuff. I feel like I'm making progress. I'm glad to see Lizolve is here. That was going to be my biggest regret of the series if she was just gone. But I seriously need to check over and see what the heck is happening, because I suspect that some of the big updates are messing with my game. Alright. Before I go, I should check how people feel about being approves. Has no strong feelings towards. Approves. Alright. Well, if you guys like the video, do me a favor and leave a like, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Okay, stop recording.